Oh, Turkish Empire is... Oh, Venice is in that, okay. When did Venice join that? Were they in the war from the beginning? Or is this a different war? No, I think this is a different war. Oh, so did they attack now? Nope, they still Turkish Jihad. They got the war score from the battles. Actually, they just beat down some navies there. Hold on, is Spain in this? Let's see. Venice Commonwealth, Danzig, Teutonicoro, Moron, Whitehorn, Knights, Hospitaller, Ferrara, Parma, and Bologna. Oh, right, so it's probably declared on Venice, isn't it? Yeah, it's declared on Venice. They'll probably try to take these lands. Alright, so Turkish Empire is getting strong and scary. How much do they have armies now? Do they still have 50,000? It's 44,000. Okay. Right, so let's go ahead and put in one of our diplomats to improve relations with our own subjects. Arctics, we haven't gotten relations with you up. Like, I'd like to vassalize you, but I don't think I can get the relations with you high enough. We've got 100 trust already, oh wow. So maybe allying them was a mistake, but at the same time they're allied to Mamluks, so I don't think we'll be fighting them regardless. Unless they were to ally someone else, then it's a possibility that we could maybe get a war in the... Oh, we can actually get a claim over here. Let's get this one. And we can take that one next. But that would require, what, 70 points? Yeah, 70. It might be a bit tricky to get, but it's a possibility. So how are the conversions going over here? It's 53% already Orthodox. The Brent is also getting a little bit extra in there. It's about 1,000 per year. Well, it's probably not a yearly. Well, it might be yearly, actually. Probably close to a year, at least. So, yeah, that is... Oh, right, it's the urban population there is Orthodox. Ruler, on the other hand, is fully Sunni. I can see that being a bit of a problem. So are there any construction works going on? There is something in Hyastown. Is that the pathing? No, that's amenities. Oh, amenities. Oh, right, they're not going for full level 4, but they're getting a little bit amenities in there. Alright. There's some construction work going there. What about over here in the south? Probably not that much. Now, to be fair, Fars might be another place, or good place for a capital, as in a regional capital. Because it's got the Silk Road and, like, it's in a pretty good location in there. Ooh, there's actually autonomy. Well, I suppose it's the river and all the harbours and all that helping. I suppose that is something that I could do. We've got level 1 harbours here. We don't have a harbour here. If we were to build one over there, I suppose, is there any... There is some residents in here. Most certainly could be done. There's a lot of bit forestries, but that's not really in use right now. Wait, they're making luxury clothing in here? How? Alright. Not that I'm necessarily complaining, it's good to make some luxuries, although the luxury price is going down rather rapidly now. Ooh, the military price is going up. Okay, so we might want to, if there's provinces without any industries, we might want to open the military in there. For example, over here might be pretty decent. Or maybe Ardabil. Does Ardabil have any productions? It's got some industry. Is that cottage, or is that some... It might actually be already military now that I think of it. Well, no, it's not military. Baku might be another thing that could benefit from a bit of military production. Orkisla... Oh, actually, Shirvan. What do you have? You have no industry whatsoever. Right, well, I'm going to give you a bit of military... Yeah, we need to open up the industry and put in the armament. There we go, so there's 5 ducats spent there. Probably won't be opening any more right now, but like at least it's going to open up a little bit of like I think along Caspian Sea is probably going to be the most profitable areas for us because it's going to be really easy to get into our capital. So the autonomy is going to be relatively low. Oh, the military engineer died. All right, let's look at the options then. I'm sure that we've got several. Ah, well, we've got quartermaster, military engineer. Oh, I might go for the military engineer. It's another bureaucrat's option. But at the same time, it's leveled... Oh, wow, we got level 3 all across the board now. Still making 2.5 ducats per month. Which is about as much as we're spending on the upkeeps now that I think of it. On the advisors. So yeah, that's not bad. Right, so, there's a little bit unrest... Oh, did I give it the... No, I'm pretty sure that I did give it the suppression orders. But we still haven't gotten to 0 stability. It's a bit of a shame. I'm sure that we'll get there in due time, but it's a bit slow process, but I'm kind of trying to avoid giving the nobility any more power if possible. So hence it's going to be a little bit slower in the end. But I do actually wonder, have we got on below 60 provincial corruption now? If we have, we might be able to do the promote bureaucrat faction, and that's going to increase the stability by about 5% per year, or something like that. So definitely not too bad. It's 61% right now, okay, so we might want to wait until next year before we do stuff like that. Autonomy is 84% now. Oh. Well, seems like we've got... Actually, I'm not entirely sure if this even factors in whether a province is a state on... Oh! Architectural visionary. Material cost for project minus 10%. Labor cost for project minus 10%. Daily prestige 0.1. Okay, that's a pretty good trait, I would say. Actually, can we find the modifier over here for the material cost for projects? Material cost of project minus 10%. I don't know if there's a road or pathing. No, I don't think it's listed separately in here. But regardless, minus 10% is pretty good to have. How's the... Okay, our centralization is only 28. Oh, the capital is actually increasing that by 0.03 per year. That's definitely good news. Right, how is the autonomy in our capital now? It is 50.9. Okay, so it's gone up quite drastically. It's actually going up right now. That leaves a little bit to be desired, for sure. Oh, right, it's only the Turkish Empire fighting all the others here. There is a lot of sieges going on, but I don't know if they are winning enough of the battles. Yeah, no, I think Turkish Empire has been winning enough battles that they are not losing this war. Shame, really. I was looking forward to have them beaten down a little bit. Although they get a lot of their land siege, they might start losing enough income. I doubt it, but in theory they might lose a little bit income at least. Right, so we can get the idea group. Let's just immediately pick up the evangelical ideas. Can I? No, I can't take any of the ideas yet, but that extra missionary would be really... I suppose what I could do is I could send in one of them over here to convert a little bit more of the... Huh. I'm a bit confused, actually. Like, are they actually converting, like, it's 39.9% now? Or has there just been so much investment in the farmlands and all that that it's just increased the rural population that much? I don't know. I thought that it would be going up at least, the percentage in there, but I don't think it has. 4.3 ducats per month. Oh, wow. Development has gone down by 1 point, though. But that's definitely not the best. Now, I do wonder... Is there any of the... Well, no, the nobility's loyalty is too low. I can't do much. I was hoping to get rid of some of the things again, like empower autonomy would be nice. Autonomy from noble power would go, or would be something that we definitely want to get rid of. Although bureaucrats needed per 1,000 rural population would go up a little bit, but I think that's fine. Like, we can afford getting a bit more realm expenses, that's not a problem. But we can't have the autonomy from the nobility's power anymore. That's just getting a problem. Or becoming quite a big problem. The nobility's power also needs to drop. Well, we got... Oh, the truce expired to the east. Admittedly, it's slightly tempting. Right, I wanted to get the attrition for the enemies already. And we'll get the missionary. Probably focus down Derbent a little bit, because Derbent is quite an important location for us. Overall. It's a central learning. It's just a minor center of learning, to be fair. It still hasn't gotten the literacy, though, because we do not have the commercialization embraced. If we have a look at the... Can we... Okay, there we go. Have a look at the map mode of the commercialization. It's still... Well, it's 51% at Shirvan. 35% in Kislar. 37% in our capital. So it is probably slowly spreading more and more along the Caspian Sea. How much is it spreading over here? It's 0.11 per month. Okay, so we've now that the stability has gone up a little bit again, it has actually increased the speed there. But yeah, we need that desperately. And the problem is, I don't think we can ask for the knowledge sharing for that anymore, because we've already had it for 10 years. Plus, it will cost us quite a bit. But one thing's for sure, at least we now have some naval materials, which means that we can have a bit more ships. I think we have force limit for at least one more ship. Maybe 2, maybe even 3, if we're lucky. I doubt we'll have all that many though, but we'll have some, that's for sure. Yeah, we're gonna have 1 more ship. But at the same time, we're using... Ooh, actually, we're getting 8 naval materials per month. Okay. So are you allied to... Yeah, you're allied to Venice, okay. I was wondering about that. Oh, there's a combat. Oh, they're taking on the small armies there. Yeah, that's a minus 10% war score for my allies. So, yeah, no, I think the Ottomans are gonna... Oh, yeah, there's another small army. Oh, wow. Alright. Oh, and now they're being... or they're chasing the Commonwealth army here. I do admit the Ottomans are fighting well. They got large armies, they're focusing down the smaller armies so that there's not too much to lose for them. But they'll gain a ton of war score. Ooh. We can start building another army. Maybe we'll wait a little bit more for the force limit before we do that though. But we've got 20,000 manpower in reserves, that's actually quite impressive. I know that it's not the biggest, of course. If we have a look at the manpower... Are we on the first page? No, we're not. The Garha is the top one over there. So we're on the second page, somewhere in the middle. That would take us to, like, in the top 25, I think, in terms of the manpower. Well, at least manpower reserves. Of course, that's only half the truth. In terms of troops... Hold on. What grew me? That was... Okay, there. So we're just at the end of the second page here. That would put us to, like, I think 28th? If I remember, it's 14 per page. Let's see. Yeah, that seems to be the case. So 28. So in top 30 in terms of total army as well. Well, that we know of. I'm sure that there are some other nations that we still don't know, mostly Sub-Saharan Africa and maybe in America, that we don't know that have larger armies that we have. Oh no, Crozier announced me his arrival. What a surprise. So if I remember correctly, it was 400 ducats for the road, wasn't it? Was it over here? No, it was currently that we were trying to build that in. Just double checking. No, actually, it's about 350. Alright. Off we go. Get a bit of a road. Oh, wow. Getting almost 5 ducats per month now. Doing good in terms of money. We're going to start building more and more. Building up a bit of the fortifications, perhaps, especially over here in Abkhazia. Would be, oh, that is wooden mountains, actually. That would be excellent location. What does it say about the attrition in there? +1 attrition, combat weight at minus 35%, defensive is 35%. Local core creation cost +50. Ooh. Well, we already have a core there, so we don't need to worry about that particular one. Or that particular province anyway, in terms of that, but yeah, no, ooh, actually, below 25 corruption is still going down drastically. There's still a few things that are increasing the corruption, but it's not too bad. So I reckon we might be able to go well below 20 corruption, which is going to save us a lot of points, doing all the text and ideas and all that sort of stuff. Actually, did we... Yeah, we can get the missionary now. Let's go ahead and start converting here. Now the missionary costs are also lowered quite a bit. Of course, we only have one technically active because the other two are just converting the minority populations, and okay, it has actually increased the percentage of Orthodox in Derbent. I just had to make sure. And what about, how much is it here? Okay, we're slowly going to get more. It will take quite a bit of time. Right, so if we take Derbent, maybe we can convert Chechnya and the Navaria, Kizlar, like more of the core territories in here. There's also these two provinces that we'll probably need to convert a little bit more, but we're slowly gaining control back here with our religion. There's just so much religion that we need to worry about. Oh, right, and that's actually another thing. How bad is that? Oh, religious units has 29%. Yeah, that doesn't help situations. Oh, did they take any more land? I think they did take, actually, at least a province of the... Did they take that one? Yeah, they did. Poltava they already had, and that one they already had. Did they take anything from Venice? Yeah, they took the islands there. Now known as Kiklad. Oh, right, Mamluks do own Cyprus now. Right. Good to know. So Trebizond, if I was to try to vassalize you, is it still 90 points that we are short of? Actually, it was probably 100 points previously, but yeah, it's about 93 points now that we're short of. So yeah, it's not going to happen. Although our military power is increasing compared to this, they haven't really expanded in a long while. They probably started building tall, but that's not enough to take the title over here from me. Because we haven't really gained that much development now. But that's just a matter of time. So there is some garrisons over here sort of missing that we might want to invest into. To be fair, if we just invest into the population in there, then they'll start doing a little bit of investments on their own as well. But actually, yeah, we do have claims, or of course, already in here. Autonomy is 99% in here, alright. I wonder if it's affected by the... I think the minimum autonomy is 75% here because it's not a core territory. It's only territory. Just need to check if the autonomy is going up or down. And of course the autonomy takes forever. There we go. So the autonomy is actually going up here. We got the level 2 hybrids at least, so that's good. We got a bit of pathing, we got some amenities. What sort of control productions do they have here? Textiles, electric clothing, process materials, amenities, or sorry, armaments. Cottage industry, so how much? They got level 2 amenities, so that's 30,000 urban, we got 20,000 right now, so it's still gonna grow, or it's got room to grow. How much do we have, oh, we're using most of the farmlands there. There's a lot of room for forestries though. I'm sure I can marry Commonwealth again. Gonna lower our legitimacy just a tiniest bit. So do we have any sort of forest? We got timber production in here, but I suppose the raw material production or cost isn't... yeah, it's a bit down. Fuel isn't too bad though. Got the new cores to the south, so that's good. What I suppose I could do is I could probably invest a little bit into the forestries there. Ooh, actually no, what we're gonna do... So we're gonna select this. We're gonna open up the hunting in there. Because that's gonna offer a lot of things. And then what we can do is we can invest into the forestries. Because there was so much room in there. Is that forest? No, that's wooded hills. Okay, that would still explain why there's a lot of room for forestries, but that... Oh yeah, there's 400, wow. But yeah, with that we can increase the rural population there a little bit more, and the residential population will have a bit more sort of support for them. Or support from the surroundings to slowly grow, and hopefully this will become a pretty decent location. I suppose I could also do just select that, add that to the investments list. And be utility, selected provinces, clear, and hide utility. There we go. Oh, we're Imperial Crown. What? Oh, right. We've got 100 provinces, so we can actually do that. We become an empire. Well, well, well. It didn't give us these yet. I suppose for that we need to become significant in terms of the international importance, I think. But hey, we can wear an emperor's crown. Georgian Empire, here we go, indeed. I mean, I'd say overall this playthrough, I mean, there's been some ups and downs, but we now, technically speaking, touch 3 different seas. Well, one of them is just a massive lake, to be fair. But like 3 different seas, that's not too bad. None of them is unfortunately Mediterranean, but we'll get there once we expand a bit more. I think, actually, Katenga, you still had Hindustan, Vijay, yeah, you are too strong. Rakulistan is something that we might be able to fight though. And if we were to do that, I mean, Corset is your ally. I'm probably not going to do that quite yet. We've got a few rebellions sort of plotting to rise up. Although most of them are probably not going to be a problem. The Corset we could provoke. There'll be 9 regiments, but we can easily deal with that. If we gave the order... Oh, no, it's already moving. Never mind. So that is underway. So that's going to be 1 rebellion that is not going to... Or we don't need to worry about too much. The others are going to... Yeah, once we get the stability up, it's going to be fine. Getting the money quite nicely as well. Is there room for more troops, by the way? Oh, there is now 2 and 1 ship. Okay. So what I'm thinking for the troops is I could have my... Like, I could maybe get, like, 2,000 infantry or something. And allow AI to lock onto those. So I can use my 20,000 men army as, like, a sort of hammer or an anvil, depending on what it needs to do. And then we'll try to have our allies join up with my 2,000 men army. And then that will lead them to various other locations. But I think